Hello and welcome back to another episode here in the Transformation series where we talk about everything there is to do about weight loss. We go over measurements, weigh-ins, nutrition, workouts, pretty much everything there is to do on a weight loss journey so you can get a little inside look at what goes on a day-to-day basis on a journey like this and what my perspective and what my experience has been. So yeah, welcome in. Thank you so much. My name is Ian and I'll be walking you through pretty much everything that came to with today. Nothing too crazy. Kind of a boring Wednesday. My car is still at the mechanic. Got finished up later in the day, but like they were closing 10 minutes later, so I wasn't able to pick it up. Got to pick it up early in the morning. So yeah, that's where we're sitting at. So another little workout from home day. Today, this one is cardio and abs. So we're doing a lot of ab work at home and a little more body weight exercises, but nothing too notable. You can do abs probably the best in terms of body weight. Obviously push-ups for chest, but chest day was our push day, I believe, was our last day, so I don't want to overdo it on that. Plus my shoulder's a little sore still from that. So making sure that we get a nice little light day in here. We had our outdoor workout earlier and then did a little ab work in my room. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the day and talk through everything again as usual. Woke up around 9:10. More on the 10 side today. I think I got around 9:45, woke up around 10, and started our day from there. Like I said, I've been stuck at home. So a lot of work from home to start the day. 4 meetings back to back to back to back. Seems to be a common thing for me. Usually it's like 1 or 2 meetings, but the past couple times I've worked from home, it's been like a quad meeting day. So we had to crank all those out and get through those after that. Made some food, which was just a meal prep we had to warm up, which is some leftover Chipotle. I split it up into okay, we're gonna start this over. So on Monday, they were doing a BOGO entree, where you basically get 2 bowls for the price of 1. So I went and did that. That's where the car broke down and everything went to hell. Had a lot of that left over, obviously, because it's a lot of food they pack in those, especially for me. I do a little extra rice and 1 scoop of 2 different meats, so you get more bang for your buck and more food in the bowl, more protein, whatever you need. So split that up into honestly like 6 different meal preps. And I had one of those to kick off our day for food with a pickle on the side and a slice of the protein banana bread. Love that stuff. It's becoming my favorite little snack or meal substitute every time I get hungry. So we had that, and that kicked off our day. After that, went for our walk/run. Met up with, there's a lady on the path, and her dog wouldn't move until I pet it. So shout out to the dog, adorable dog. I got free dog pets on my walk. It was 75 degrees, it was sunny, blue skies, amazing workout for the day. Just like doing that just uplifts my mood so much. I can't go angry into the rest of the day knowing I got sunny blue skies, 75 degrees, I got to pet a puppy, and enjoy my time and just vibe and have some fresh air. So that was the start of the day. It was awesome. After that, came in, took our shower, and did a little more work, and then grabbed dinner, which was pretty much the exact same thing, except for I have the 2 different ones. I have my Chipotle, and then I have my meal prep. My meal prep is also rice with grilled peppers and onions, but with some shredded chicken and cubed up steak. So more protein dense in that. And we had that as our second meal of the day, again with a slice of the protein banana bread, just as a nice little filler. I had 1 chocolate chip, 1 blueberry slice because I made 2 loaves. So I had the blueberry earlier and the chocolate chip later. And that was our food for the day. Now, obviously, like I said, only 1 workout, and then we have to do 2. We have to do our abs as well. That was done in my room. Just a crap ton of crunches. Honestly, one thing I love doing, I don't know if I'm weird for this, I'll put on playoff hockey on my desk, like on my TV. Like my setup's weird. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit. So I have obviously like the PC set up, but nowhere to mount a TV or have a TV stand because this room isn't big enough. So I just put the TV on the desk, and then yeah, I just lay in bed and do a bunch of crunches. I do those on every intermission. So anytime a game goes to intermission, sit there and do crunches, usually like 10 to 15 reps, and then chill out, and then do that every intermission. So we're getting over 100 reps of crunches easily. Honestly, probably closer to 200. And yeah, that was our workout for the day. Ended up doing a little more streaming, playing some games with some buddies. It is now looking at 1:30 a.m. So I got to get to bed. Got my buddy driving over to take me over to the mechanic nice and early, and we're going to kick off the day from there. Tomorrow's going to be a long fasting day, probably with a Buffalo Wild Wings dinner to wrap it all up is ritual, because for one, I definitely need just a day. Like today and tomorrow is going to be a little more cheaty on the diet, just because it's been a very stressful week and I want to take that out on some food. I'm not going to eat bad by any means. I'm not going to have a crazy cheat day where I'm going crazy like pancakes, burgers, nachos, cheese, everything under the sun that's just calorie dense. It's still gonna be like my controlled Buffalo Wild Wings, which are like wings, no sauce, a bunch of veg with that, and then like tomorrow maybe like a little dipping into more like a food that's not as bad, like maybe a slice of pizza here, but still maintaining control over it all and making sure we're not eating too crappy. So that's going to be the plan moving forward. Really looking forward to that. We have our broadcast tomorrow night. Well, I guess the night moving into the next day. The day you're seeing this, I have a broadcast. So will be a later day at work, and then we'll wrap things up there. And then there's an inconsistency. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a video out on Friday. I'm going to be spending a lot of time with some friends. I might be staying the night over at theirs, just hanging out, playing games. So we'll see if I'm able to get a video recorded. If not, we'll do a double recap on Saturday for both the days, or we just might post that video a little later like we did on today's video, the past video before this one. Sorry if that's a little confusing. I tend to do that sometimes. But yeah, that was our day. That's the plan for the weekend, and feeling really good, feeling really motivated. I'm feeling thin. Like, I know the scale didn't show it, but I had my progress pictures that I put up today along with the weigh-in, and I really noticed a difference. Like, if you're new here, Instagram down below in the comments, that's a video playing. I upload all of my progress pictures on there, which are a week by week progress picture. I also do my daily progress pictures, but looking at the difference between this week and last week's progress picture, I feel like there's a noticeable difference. I don't know if it's the angle maybe, or if it's just placebo in my head, but I feel like there is a difference between the two, even though the scale doesn't say there's much of a difference. So really happy with how we're feeling and how we're looking. We're looking forward to the end of this month. I have a trip out to Dallas on Monday, so we got a lot coming up, but a lot of fun to be had up until then. So as always, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to try to ramble on a little bit more here just because I don't want this video to be too short. I want to give as much insight as possible. And I think that's just going to be wrapping up on something I talked about yesterday with mental health, and talking about how those stressful days can be stressful and how you got to figure out your body to make it feel better and figure out your mind to make your body feel better. Definitely feeling that today. Like yesterday, I was a little more down in the dumps, more stressed, more like tight with everything. Like I didn't feel like I was open and like moving, going with the flow, if that makes any sense. I felt like I was very uptight and rigid. And the difference between that and today, I just feel so much better mentally. And I think it's just a mindset thing. It's just a mindset change. To me, it's like, okay, the crappy things are happening, but making the steps on the next day, getting through the hard days and coming through the days after are such a blessing. In disguise, I guess, because when you push through a difficult challenge, that's what a journey like this is. It's a difficult challenge you have to push through. Going to the gym every single day is not easy. Going to do an outdoor workout every single day is not easy. Drinking a crap ton of water, not easy. Remembering to take my progress pictures, not easy. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Camera cut me off, died, had to chart it up for a little bit, but I was talking about 75 hard, talking about like, yeah, you have to go through the crap to get to the other side, and sometimes you just got to dig deep and go through, and that's what we've been doing these last couple days. Like, it's been a very hard month. It's not getting easier in the next week and a half, so really looking forward to the start of May, start of something new, have a fun trip planned, a boys trip, and really just looking forward to having some time off from work and just enjoy life, be able to rest a little bit more and just be able to take everything in. So yeah, I think we'll end it there. Sorry that we had to cut it off a little earlier today, but as always, don't forget to drop a like, drop a sub. We just hit 200 subs. Awesome. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for all the support. As always, the comments has been great to interact with all of you on your own journeys or just curious, offering advice, whatever it may be. It's always a blast to interact through there. And yeah, don't forget to do better tomorrow. Make a better version of yourself. Do stuff between today and tomorrow. It's going to make tomorrow you happier than past you. Like today, I deep cleaned my room. I moved things around. I made it look pretty. Like I don't have stuff I'm tripping over the floor. I put away my clothes. I did my dishes. Literally everything today. And I feel so good because of it. And I implore you to take a little step like that in your day to make tomorrow you happy. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.